Hello, hello? Alright. It's been a while. Anyways, welcome. So, like, the last time, like, I was on stream, I was playing... I forgot what I was playing. I think I was, like, playing Crash 4, and I finished that game. And I'm just like, wow, I actually finished this, and then I kind of, like, more or less took this indefinite break. But I'm here. So, we're just gonna do, like, a guerrilla stream. I'm just gonna ease myself back into, streaming. And we'll, go from there. Let me know if the volume is fine on everyone's end. Because I know sometimes it's kind of hard to tell what the mixing is until like you hear the actual like broadcast itself. Let's see. I'm gonna make sure I did everything here, and we'll get started in a moment. All right, everything's good. Let's see how this goes. I've seen a lot of like streamers play this game. It looks very fun. The narrator is like so sassy in this. All right, let's see how this goes. Let's see how it goes. All right, it's loading. Don't tell me the game crashed. Oh, here it is. I'm shaking in my little cauldron. Okay, this game is laggy. And I did notice I am dropping frames. Hold up a sec, I probably have to adjust it. Alright, that's a lot better. When people think of this game, no one thinks about the graphics. Shoot. I probably have to use my whole... Oh my gosh, no! Alright. Alright. Oh my word. Come on! Come on! Come on. Let me see if I can lower it. I probably should like... Let's try bad. I think what might be like killing my frames a little is probably the resolution. Come on! Yeah, this game is lagging. Holy crap. What does this look like? Alright. Yeah, it's still lagging! Yeah, this is probably what I get for like playing this on a Mac. Hold on. Come on. Come on. On? Oh my word. I imagine this game probably plays smoother if I'm not like using OBS at the same time. Oh, come on. Alright, I need more mouse pad. I need more mouse pad. Alright. Oh, come on. Dude. On.
There's no feeling more intense than starting over. If you deleted your homework the day before it was due, as I have, or if you left your wallet at home and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute. If you won some money at the casino and then put all your winnings on red but it came up black. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then immediately dropped food on it. If you won an argument with a friend and then later discovered that they just returned to their original view. Starting over is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here.
Wow, it's like so positive, but kind of like makes me mad. Come on. Shoot. Come on. Oh. Oh. What if I just windmill? Okay. Get over this rock, please. Come on. There we go.
Thanks for coming with me on this trip. I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point.
Oh my gosh.
Find a safe place to stop and quit the game. Don't worry, I'll save your progress, always. Even your mistakes.
This jazz music. Whoa. Come on. Come on. Oof. Oh! Oh! Come on. Shoot. Making progress! Let's go!
This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002, titled Sexy Hiking. The author of that game was Jazuo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. And B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products.
Oh, whoa, I got some air there. You know, I am saving up for a PC right now. It might be better if I just wait till I get that PC built to play this game. Oh, oh. Come on. Ah. Woo! Oh. Okay. Oh my. Come on. Steady. Hmm. Oh, no, no, no. Yeah, this game is laggy. And my arm is starting to hurt. Oh, baby, let's go. No. All right. Come on. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Steady. 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 Oh. Oh yeah, I think I'm starting to get the feel of the swing. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, no! Come on. How do I get up there? Oh my! Okay. I can do this. Hey, train. That's why I just saw like my sister's like black cat train just walking out of the room. She's probably like, "What is this idiot doing?" Staring at a screen, yelling at it. Oh, oh my gosh. Ah, ah, ah. Yeah. My gosh, my right arm is hurting. Can I turn on the sensitivity so I don't have to like... Yeah, let's bring it up all the way up. There we go. So I don't have to feel like I'm doing arm like motions. Well, this is really sense. Yeah, this game is laggy too. Oh my gosh. Get up there. Whoop. Shoot. Come on. On! It is actually hurting my arm. Whoa! Maybe sensitivity is too high. Come on. Oh, come on. Why is it lagging now? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Come on. All right.
In a certain way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts, and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time. In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. And that act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery, and the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything.
On. Yeah, this game is lagging on my computer. Holy crap. Ah. I'm on. No. I'm
You can hold the
falling.
escape key if you need to change the mouse sensitivity. Oh, you just lost a lot of progress. That's a deep frustration, a real punch in the gut.
Oh. Oh, come on. I am struggling. The lag is not helping either. Oh. There we go. Come on. I feel like I'm getting like static electricity from my mouse pad from like going in circles with it, you know, like ugh. Oh. Oh, there we go. We're getting some distance. Shoot. Ah. We'll get up there. Oh. Oh my word. Yeah, this game is just definitely harder than it looks. Come on. Oh. Ooh. Come on. Oh my. We'll keep trying. At this rate, though, I think I might play a different game. Oh. Ooh, crap. Oh, yeah. No. No.
Oof, sorry about that.
The music. Ah. Okay. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah.
Oh, it happened again. Keep on trying. Don't let it get to you.
Oh, there we go. We're going places. Never mind.
This thing that we call failure is not the falling down, but the staying down. Mary Pickford.
I swear. Bennett Foddy's so positive that it's kind of like... Oh, 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 maybe we do need that positivity. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh, here we go. Oh my word. Ah. Ah. Oh. Come on. I'm just doing windmills and not doing anything. Oh yeah, let's go. All right. Jeez. Oh. There we go.
Get nasty over there, boy.
Ah.
Going down the road feeling bad. I'm going down the road feeling bad. Going down the road feeling bad, and I ain't going to be treated this way. Oh, down in the jail on my knees. I'm down in jail on my knees. Down in jail on my knees, and I ain't going to be treated this way. They feed me on cornbread and cheese. They feed me on cornbread and cheese. They feed me on
Oh!
cornbread and
Yes!
cheese, and I
No!
ain't gonna be treated this
No!
way. Let's go to town, boys. Hey, buddy. Oh, no.
Come on!
$10 shoe fits my feet. $10 shoe fits my feet. $10 shoe fits my feet, and I ain't going to be treated this way. Going where the weather suits my clothes. I'm going where the weather suits my clothes. I'm going where the weather suits my clothes, and I ain't going to be treated this way.
My gosh.
Turn down, boy, turn down. Hey.
Yeah, I think I'm slowly giving up on this game. Dude. All right. Yeah. I honestly think I might just like... Ooh, excuse me, I hit my table by accident. I think I might actually just probably put this game on hold until I get my PC built. I mean, like, I feel like it's doable on, like, my MacBook, but on top of being a frustrating game already, it also occasionally lags. And it's like another thing to get mad at along with the game. So yeah, I'm just gonna be right back and I'll play something else. Alright. BRB? All right, so let me see if like the sound is working on this. Let's see. If this works, I'll go ahead and switch the games out. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna finish Valhalla. Since like I'm essentially like done with the main stuff. I was actually grinding for both like the good and bad ending of this game. I mean, I already had the bad ending like already like played out, but I was like taking my time doing the bad ending, not bad ending, the good ending for the game. So we'll go from there. Let's go and change the game real quick. Alright, just editing some stuff right now. Let's see. Alright, update my stream stuff. Cool. Oh, it's still showing that. How do I get rid of this? Bow, bow, bow. Something's going on. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I had enough. I had enough of like getting over it. So we're just gonna play Valhalla. We're just gonna finish the rest of this. Actually, let me see what save file I'm on real quick. How do I do this? I'll just restart it real quick. Oh gosh, that lag. I mean, the game was playable on my Mac while streaming it at the same time on the same computer, but that lag would get to me. Like it's playable, but oh my gosh. But yeah, I think I'll save that game when I get my computer built. I'm probably aiming for like maybe the holidays after that. All right. I did promise I'm going to finish this game, and I know I've been procrastinating on it, but here we are. Alright, let's do the bad ending first. is this one right here. Note to self, buy oil for that door. Alright then. Go. You're in my spot, please. Oh, sorry. Also, you're cleaning one of boss's chicken buckets. Did boss ask you to do that? If I told you she did, would you believe me? Without a doubt. Let's go with that then. Right. Greetings. Ah, Stella, what can I get you? I'll go with a bleeding chain today. A bleeding chain for Stella. Let's go for a big one. So we'll double all the ingredients for this one. Alright, and 6 of these. And it should be 6 of these as well. All blended. Alright. Here you go. What brought you here today? Waiting for Say? I came by myself, actually. Oh. It's pretty interesting, though. When I first saw you, I doubted you'd ever come here again. Well, this place is comfortable, I must admit. So quiet and secluded. It's also clean, really clean. Gil is someone you can owe that to. The guy takes pride in how clean he keeps things around here. If you ever need cleaning staff, he's a nice pick. Really? He's a bit out of it today, though. I see. Hey Joe, have you heard of the new gold rush in the city? Gold rush? Everyone's paying small fortunes to get their hands on pieces of white knight suits. I think I heard something about that, but I'm having doubts, so probably not. In any case, how is it a gold rush? Well, the tech behind the suits was always safely guarded, but after the events at the bank... After the events at the bank, the suits were remotely shut down, breaking many of them in the process. Many units dropped their armor right there and fled when the lynchings went on. Any white knights so stuck in their suit had to take the armor off manually to run away. It all happened in the middle of the lynching, so they'd be sitting ducks if they didn't. Some weren't that lucky, they got beaten up while they weren't able to move. So between the suits becoming glorified paperweights and many white knights going on the run, there ended up being a lot of junk lying around. But the whole scientific community is rejoicing. They're on a race to reverse engineer the suits and take as much technology as possible from them. And of course, even single pieces of the armor fetch a high price on these days. Sounds like graphics cards. At least before. Can anyone see any profit from that research that justifies the expenses? It's new tech, a whole new field ripe with patents just opened for many, so I'd say yes. Huh. I mean, the BTC is literally a conglomerate built upon patents and trademarks. I can see how. There is one weird case, though. There's this guy named Jack. He's the captain of a very unique Blitzery Corps unit. Unique? The guy had a really small unit, 5 people including himself. The aesthetics of his unit's armor was heavily modded to the point that they looked like a squad of henshin heroes. And what? They look really gaudy. But it turned out that the guy actually broke through the software and disabled remote switch. He has one of the few, if not the only, suits of armor with the OS intact. To say they're among the most wanted people would be an understatement. You know a lot about this. It's interesting, the amount of things you hear when dealing with drunk people of all kinds in the same place. It also helps to put on a front that makes people lower their guard. That should sound familiar to you. True. Wait. Here's a freebie, a fun fact. The failsafe was originally going to involve the armor blowing up and leaving no traces. But regulations and laws didn't allow that kind of technology near civilians. I guess even Zaibatsu Corp has its limits, huh? People love to demonize Zaibatsu Corp because, let's face it, they're far from innocent. But they're not evil overlords. They're just greedy. They're just a big corporation. They just so happen to have control over what tantamounts to a city-state. But corporations will naturally resort to draconian methods. I've heard horror stories from people outside the city about trying to use the product placement. If you so much as hold a bottle the wrong way or get in the way of a logo, you'll be in lots of trouble. And let's not start with theme parks that are like, those are the dystopias of their own. Then again, most of the demonization is due to Quincy being such a clown. He has no power anyways. He's just the front whatever council behind Zaibatsu Corp chose. He makes a fool of himself, and the attention is taken away from whatever it is that Zaibatsu Corp is actually doing. As he's so a puppet, essentially. Yeah. So what we're saying is that Glitch City is basically a huge theme park? I've called the White Knights glorified mall security in the past, so yeah. Huh. No, seriously, Hen, what? Can I get a Brantini here, please? Sure. Let's make a Brantini for her. So, like, I think for the other save file where it's like towards the good ending, I'm pretty much in the same spot. So what I'm gonna do for that same like day will just be speed run through the whole thing after I go through this once. Alright, and one Carbotrine. Let's make it a big Brantini. I keep messing up. Six. 2 of these. Here, thanks. So I take it you're in good mood today? Does it show? A bit. Yeah, well, I mean, I managed to nab a couple of tickets for the Hiramiki Encore concert. Nice. Alright, as it turns out, she was just here. Again? Sorry. Again? Can't believe I just missed her. I was surprised too. I was more surprised she remembered my name though. And like last time, she was quite the graceful client. Man, so those rumors about her being really nice in person were actually true. Amazing. I mean, you always want the famous people to be nice in real life, but having such backing to that claim to hear that she's so nice to everyone is nice to hear, you know? In fact, many think that's what made her so famous so quickly. How she's so down to earth and totally accessible, making her someone everyone wants to root for. Ah, I see. Yeah, I mean, I guess you don't want to feel like you're supporting crappy people. Although, to be honest, I never put much thought into that one. Hell, half of the time I have no idea who made what I use, nor do I care much. Being a nice person will take you far, though. My daddy always insisted that being ruthless in the boardroom doesn't mean being an ass. And he has actually managed to get certain contracts over other, more powerful people. All thanks to being a nice guy overall. Sounds like good advice. But more importantly, Daddy, do you really believe me saying she was just here that easily? You're not the kind to lie about stuff like that, so sure. Thanks, I guess. That said, can you go to the concert so easily? What about security and the like? My dad always has a unit keeping an eye on me from a distance, and you'd be surprised at how easily I can disguise myself with just a different hairdo and a cap. Ah, I see. I wonder if I could get in the disabled line with Sei and her wounds. Although she'll probably nag me about how she doesn't need it and we shouldn't abuse that. Hey, can you get me a classic drink? Sure. Classic drink. Let's go by type. Let's give her a beer. Why not? One big beer coming up. Here. Thank you. Do you have many servants around the house, Stella? I do, but they've been with us for so long, they're pretty much family. My dad has always said that if you earn someone's trust, they'll gleefully work for you and everyone wins. We even had a young gardener that left to study engineering and he actually came back. He still comes by every weekend to tend the plants. Man, that sounds nice. Let me know if you're ever in need of a job. I might find something. Thanks for the offer. Wait. I just realized something off with the whole tech gold rush story. What would it be? Wouldn't all that tech be patented anyways? I get trying to track it in the first place, but that would be true if the tech was patented in the first place. It isn't? Zaibatsu have been so paranoid about making the White Knights untouchable that they never patented anything. A patent would be in a database that someone could hack and retrieve valuable information from. Not to mention, they'd been using tech from other companies without any authorization. And no patent registry in their right mind would approve of that global shutdown signal. Let alone how it immobilized everyone still inside one of those suits. So the ones that were upholding the law did so using suits that are by all means illegal? And the irony runs deep, wouldn't you say? Let's check something real quick. Let's see. Alright. Why do it though? When you have so much money, you start thinking you can screw around with the rules. All that power makes you think you're above every law there is. And the city is what happens when those with money start making the rules. I'm curious though, have you ever covered up any fuck-ups by using money? I think we all done things we're not too proud of at some point of our lives. Well, chill, I gotta go. Always a pleasure. Please come again. Ah, Alma. No hello? You're pretty insistent on that one, aren't you? It's basic courtesy, something I will fight to uphold. First, the greeting stopped, then saying please and thanks stops, and before you know it, boom. Total anarchy. You're exaggerating. I'm not. In fact, I'll go through that door again, and I expect you to properly greet me this time. Fine. Hello, Joe. Once upon a midnight dreary while I pondered, weak and weary, over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore. While I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as of some gently rapping at my chamber door. Just some visitor, I muttered, tapping at my chamber door. Only this and nothing more. You overdid it. You totally overdid it. Both the bartender, I did not. So you like poetry? I had a phase. Can I get you something? Let's start with the big cobalt velvet. Sure. Let's make that drink for her right now. Or 6 of these and 10 of these. On the rocks and mix. What the what did I mess up? Oh, I see what I did wrong. I accidentally made it aged, not iced. Okay. Four, 6, and 10. One big cobalt velvet. Here. Thanks. Oh yeah, there's something I've been wondering about for a while. Does the name Shadow Master 69 Chronicles ring any bells? Wow, you went pale. No, the name doesn't ring any bells. May 22nd, today, my daily card readings told me that I meet great change thanks to an old man. My biology teacher told me I had been picked for an inter-school contest with my latest essay. I just knew a scientific theory on the idea of auras was as revolutionary as I thought. Soon I'll bring the world into occult science singularity. Later entries doesn't seem to have gone that well though. Mentions of being laughed at, being lectured on why the essay was wrong. Jill? I made sure to delete that blog. No evidence should be left. Man, I guess like the moral of that story is like, once it's on the internet, it's always going to be on the internet. I can think of at least 6 different sources off the top of my head that have all that stuff archived. Why? Sheesh, relax, it's not that bad. What do you mean it's not that bad? Don't you realize how embarrassing it all is? We've all been young, Jill, relax. It's not like you're still like that nowadays, that would have been embarrassing. You're not still like that, right? Gods no, I gave up on the whole cult stuff. It's just that remembering all that stuff is... Is it just something? Brr. Was she saying the shivers? I don't know. I like the way you looked. All dressed in black with the rare accessory popping out thanks to the colors. I mean, at least you had the decency to use makeup and take care of yourself. So you have a pick. Oh god, you have a fucking pick. Why do you do this to me? Why do you take out the sins of my past? I was bored. Last Friday I had to take my mind off the whole Diana thing, so I ran a small background check on you. Simple stuff, just checking past internet activity. Please don't run background checks like that. I just used a search engine, you know? I didn't request documents or anything. What led you to the page? You do realize your main mail account everywhere is still the one you used back then, right? Like I said, relax. You were obsessed with occultism. I wanted to kiss all the boys, and I kinda almost accomplished that in middle school, which still sort of haunts me today. Never underestimate the lengths old classmates will go to track you down. Especially if they think you're still the girl that kissed them for fun and they're lonely to boot. We all have things we're not too proud of as adults. Now I know how criminals feel when evidence is used against them. I had to ask though, why the 69? It was supposed to be 6'9", not 69, like in reference to both the lovers and the hermit. I was convinced it meant wise choices. Jill, there's nobody that would read that as 6'9". I was 12 at the time. Even at 12, I fucking knew what a 69 was. Just how innocent were you back then? You have no idea. Well, let's sweeten up things a bit. I'll have a sugar rush. Sure. Alright, sugar rush. Let's give her a big one. All mix. Here. This is nothing. Say, Alma, speaking of the past, what was your last long-term relationship like? That's sudden. You dug through my past, I've earned the right to dig through yours. Fine, fine. Long-lasting relationships, huh? Romantic ones, I'm guessing? Yep. Well, I've had about 4 boyfriends who I describe as such that I've introduced to my family and all. The first one was in high school. I broke up with him because he cheated on me. I remember the other girl trying to pick a fight and me just saying, keep the fucker. The second one was during my freshman year. I broke up with him after he thought it'd be funny to punch me in the arm. He starts with a friendly hit before you know it. Anyways, the other guy I met shortly after I dropped out. He was interested in marriage, but he wanted to get married after only half a year or so of knowing him. And then there's Richard. Who? I spent almost 4 years with him. We got along pretty well, we had awesome chemistry, I truly loved him. But as time went by, there was a rift that started separating us. He just didn't like my family. He didn't? Moreover, he wasn't a family person. He distanced himself from his own and voiced that he didn't want kids. There was a part of me that wanted to believe, even just for a little bit, that maybe he changed his mind. That as such, as I loved him, that one detail brought a growing gap between us. At one point, I just had to break up with him. But I'm not here to depress you. Bring me a beer, will you? Sure. Let's get her a beer. Alright. And 8 of these. Thanks for telling me that, by the way. Don't mention it. Okay, one more question and we're even. Wow, you really are embarrassed of that vlog, huh? Sure, ask away. At what age do you get those implants in your poops? Jill, I love you, and I know you're saying that in jest. But I've lived through so many rumors about me getting plastic surgery that I can't and won't take it as a joke. As such, in honoring our friendship, I'll just say this. They're real, and they're spectacular. Now ask the real question before I slap you. I'll grant you one and one only chance to call me by my full name as compensation then. I gladly take your offer. It's funny that you mentioned slapping because my real question was, why did you get your hands chopped? Chopped? Well, there's a couple of reasons. The first is that I spent lots of time typing and these replacements help me avoid carpal tunnel syndrome. Oh. There's other utilities like how I can interface with many devices. For example, there's a tiny computer embedded in my glasses. If I move my index finger, it acts like a computer cursor. There's lots more, but there's small things that don't sound that impressive when I say it out loud. How did your family take the operation? They took it well enough except for my mom. She freaked out for months. She even went to the hospital to ask for my hands. Don't you miss them? Sometimes. But just during emotional moments, but as luck would have it, someone else has them. Shortly before my operation, there was an accident on the highway. One of the victims was this young lady whose right hand got completely crushed. I was told to check if we were compatible and all that. I mean, implants are not everyone's first choice if they can get a natural replacement. A bit of cosmetic treatment and it could pass off as her original hand with no problem. Last I heard, we were compatible and the family agreed to the donation. I don't know what became of her, but I hope she's fine. And you didn't tell your mom about that? I didn't want her pestering the poor girl. So, are we cool now? Are we even now? Are we? We're pretty pissed about my comment. You were pretty pissed about my comment regarding your boobs. Again, I'm sorry, it sounded less rude in my head. Yeah, don't worry about that. Besides, I get to call you Julianne once. Now you don't. Eh, why? You just called me by my full name. Are you serious? One chance and only one chance, and you just used it up. Damn it. Surprise! Hey Alma, this might be a weird tangent, but do you believe in ghosts? Hey. Not particularly, no. Although there was this paper I read once that was quite interesting. It proposed a scenario where nanomachine clusters would leave the body after death, and then acted as a collective hive mind through residual brainwaves. The result would basically be an image not unlike a hologram. Of course, the hypothesis fell through because such nanomachine density is impossible in the body. Even 5% of the amount needed is enough to make the blood too dense for the heart. It is not like brainwaves are potent enough to create those reactions. Still, an interesting read though. I see. Don't give me that look, it's not my fault that you convinced yourself that you're crazy. Well, I'll leave then. See you tomorrow. See ya. All done? I am. What about you, Go? For some reason, the idol girl left him like that, it seems. You think? It might have been while he was out. True. Hey boss, you're a fan of wrestling, aren't you? I mean, you were a wrestler, so... That I am. Yeah, why? I was wondering, isn't wrestling fake? Are twin tails for little girls and teens with 8th grade syndrome? 8th grade what? When you get down to it, wrestling is as real as soap opera. I mean, you don't really expect a legal lawsuit to be fixed in the ring, right? Sure, in my ideal world, you would solve legal problems through good old wrestling, but... No, seriously, 8th grade what? But you don't go around calling soap operas fake. It's a show, it just so happens to use fights as an expression. You might as well see it as a unique form of theater. Besides, considering the injuries many wrestlers suffer, it's not all fake. Huh, I didn't think about it that way. Sadly, I won't stand for anyone bad-mouthing wrestling. So now I have to go and break girls back to make you humble. Oh, whoa, what? Come here, fuck boy. 8th grade, what? Your rent contract is now invalid. Please vacate the place by February or discuss a renewal with your landlord. Jill can't pay her rent. This will distract her at work. Have a nice day. The alley where you found me is pretty comfortable. Quiet, you. I like how she talks for her cat. It's really awesome. New Lilim regulations by Lainey Smithy. The current regulations preventing Lilim from looking too human have been working well so far. But Glitch City's government is planning to create even more new laws so as to enforce robot-like features among the Lilim in a bid to reduce identity theft. Glitch City, the first city nation to adopt the current standard in artificial intelligence and robotics, was the first to allow robots into normal society, quickly giving them necessary rights so as to sustain a long-term experiment about their role in humans' evolution. Unfortunately, the first year saw numerous reports of identity theft, resulting in the need for more stringent measures. It is unknown what kind of laws we'll have in the future regarding their existence. But people look more robot-like by the day too. It's like cyberpunk. After the Great Earthquake, salvage agents are the new rage. The Great Earthquake that sank large portions of the world 5 years ago also created an unexpected new profession, salvage agents. Summer Aki is one of these salvagers, and she shares her experience with the augmented eye. Seeing the big cities like Tokyo and places like Caracas several kilometers below the ocean surface, that's something that gets to you, you know? Millions lived there before the Great Earthquake, and it's on me to retrieve their memories, their lives. Aki is now working to retrieve items from research facility in Tanegashima Island in Japan. In Australia is a tad more complicated than that. Grand Slam fighters. Glitch City's most popular pro wrestling promotion crowned a new heavyweight champion yesterday, with Giant Yusuke taking gold from fellow Japanese wrestler Justin Liger. After previous champion 66 American Kid was forced to relinquish the title due to head injury, GSF decided to hold a tournament to find a new title award holder. The match ended after an epic 30-minute bout, with Giant Yusuke applying a massive German suplex for the 3 count. During an interview with AE, Giant Yusuke told us through a translator that he's waiting for 66 American Kid to recover. I won't rest until I beat him clean. So exciting, if only. Yeah. Let's see. Alright, Kiramiki. The name sounds silly, but a bit hard to pronounce. Good thing it's actually called Valhalla. The funny numbers and letters are just a code. Anyways, I visited this cute small bar downtown twice after getting lost for a bit. I think the area was called Neon District. At first it was a bit scary because I forgot my way back, but once I got in there, I felt really safe and at home. The bartender are a bunch of sweethearts, and the boss was such a class act. I even took a photo with her and sent a video to her little sister. I look forward to visiting again. The drinks are very tasty, even though they weren't made of real alcohol. I don't know if I want the bar to suddenly become a fan tourism hotspot. More business, it's job security, but it's like, shit, I'm working too much. Alright, let's go ahead and go to work. Let's see how this plays out for the bad ending. Good evening. Jill, are you humming Shine Spark? Hey Jill. Are you okay? Are you in love maybe? Nothing of that sort, I'm fine. Right. No, seriously, did you... Men only get so happy after they've... That's not... Oh my god, you totally... Was it Alma? Did you have 7 minutes in heaven with her? No, I didn't. In any case, congratulations. I haven't seen you this happy since, well, never. Today's escapades will bring us to a familiar place and... Shit. Jill, I'm out. I'm gonna... It's streaming Chan. Not so fast, flat bartender, if that's even your real name. Last time my viewership had a weird peak while I was passed out, so I'm here to find out what made people so interested. Yeah? Hmm? Do I have something in my face? This guy totally fucked. No doubt about it, that gleam in his eyes is unmistakable. Whatever, just keep it down. Ah, chill, you're... Isn't that the passed out girl from 2 weeks ago? I'm not here. Oh, sorry. I'll be back in my office then. Anyway. Let's keep it the same for now. Time to drink, time to mix drinks and change lives. You are too happy and you are too happy. Mopey, what happened? I was right. That Laura girl was head over heels for him. I was right on the money. Say, that girl. I'm not here. Sorry. Isn't she the one that passed out last time? Anyways, Betty was right and that deserves a beer. And you? I'm fine. I see what happens, so when Jill can't concentrate, it won't give you like the prompt on what drink they want to make, what they want, so I didn't know that. So from what I'm gathering, it was probably going to play out the same way for the good ending as well. For the occasion. Alright. So the girl was actually infatuated with him? You should have seen her screaming from the top of her lungs that she liked him. And him just standing there thinking. Just like that. In retrospect, it was a tad too cliched for my taste. Brr. So, I knew she liked him. I was right, I was right. He doesn't seem particularly happy. He never is. Unlike your coworker. Holy shit, did he? You're making it too obvious, Gil. Ow! That beaming face is unmistakable. That face of a guy that got some and enjoyed every moment. Back to Deal, though. Like I said, he seems lost in thought. Victories like these are few and far between. Let me enjoy myself. Can I get something non-alcoholic here? That's not how you drown your sorrows, piece of scrap. I'll have a bloom light. I should have skipped that November Serenity. Dang. So, bloom light. Ba da 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 da. 8, 2. Let's see, 8, 2, 4, and 6. On the rocks, age and mix. And something non-alcoholic for Deal. Let's give him a sugar rush with no alcohol. Two, 4. Here. Thanks. Same. Celebrate all you want, but I'm freaking out here. I know nothing about relationships. I have no idea what to do. Well, for starters, what do you think, Jill? Me? Her? Betty, I've seen a few of your relationships, remember? Aside from Veronica, there's Angela, Pamela, Sandra, Rita, that's a lot of names, Monica, Erica, Tina, Mary, and Jessica. Or should I say, didn't share the bed sheets, snores like a pig, cold feet, shampoo waster, chocolate chocolate addict, too religious, fan of the wrong rugby team, teetotaler, and chews with the mouth open. What do you think, Jill? That she must be quite the heartbreaker to have so many relationships in a short period of time. I mean, about Piso Scrap's situation. And thank you. I'm not the right person for this, Gil? He's still on the fucking cloud 9. Or is it... Shh. What about... Sneaky? I'll be damned, she actually has free will. For starters, how do you feel about her? I don't know. I don't know her that well. You could start there. Ask her out sometime, get to know her. Maybe she'll change her mind, maybe you'll change yours. In the end, you lose nothing by... What? I'm just realizing I'm giving love advice to Lilum. So I don't know how well it applies to you. These things are humans and all, but organs nowadays anyways. Even if that's the case, it's interesting that she felt that way towards them. Why wouldn't she? This fella is a good catch if I do say so myself. And like I said, humans and all, but organs. You've surely encountered Lilum that you sometimes forget are not humans. Well, we live in the weird times, but hey, that only makes them more interesting. It's odd going to other cities and not seeing the same integration of Lilum. Well, Glitch City was pretty much the cradle of social experiments involving Lilum integration, so... Anyway, just try to get to know her, you'll find out how you feel afterwards. Yeah, I think I'll try that. It's quite the uninspired advice if you ask me. Anything else? Let's commemorate the occasion with a piano man and a piano woman. Alright. 3 of these. 5 of these. One piano man. And a piano woman. Three of these and 3 of these. Here. And now we reach a stalemate. I normally take the piano man, but I feel there's a symbolic value in taking the woman. Why order like that then? I hate Laura. You what? She's gonna take you away from me. Aw. You're my piece of scrap, but not hers. You're mine. Mine! Betty, you don't own me. Besides, I can't for the life of me leave you alone. I feel like the moment I let you out of my sight, you'll just crash. That's not a laughing matter. You need someone making sure you aren't kicking people. That's not normal, you know? Besides, it's not like I have something with her yet. You're right. So you won't leave me? I'd worry myself sick if I left you to your own devices, honestly. We should leave now. Oh yeah. We're holding a small New Year's party tomorrow. I don't know if you want to come. We'll come. Are you sure? We will. Fine, we'll be here, Jill. Anyway, see you then. Bye, Bill. Please, she just called me Bill. Please come again. Oh no. It's streaming Chan. Party, I'd like to go. But I told everyone that tomorrow I'd end the year with a party myself, so... Sorry. I totally forgot she was already here. Man, that was such bliss. Still, I can't see how traffic spiked. Things can get fun here. And just like the last time, I need to show my viewers something fun. Give me something nasty. Something nasty, so probably a promo drink. The Bloom Light's like usually pretty like nasty and bland and unnecessarily brown. Or one. Let's make it a big Bloom Light. Why not? Can I make a big Bloom Light? Yeah, I can. Here. This is the... Hold on. It was nasty, alright? And now it's time for me to be a nice person and give you something nice, eh? It's the second time I'm here, so it's only natural you get your own copy of my theme song. No thank you. Don't be shy, let me give you one. I mean it, no. Thank you. Well, too late, it's already in your player. That can't. How in the ever-living fuck did you do that? Magic. That's bullshit. Video editing magic. Did you just hack into the music player? Let's move on, shall we? Yeah, whatever. Hey, weren't there dogs? Last time you talked about this place like it was this zany haven of sorts, but I see the same shit. Seriously, no decorations or anything of the like? Good question, where are the dogs? I either haven't paid enough attention to their arrival or they haven't come. Idols, newspaper managers, talking dogs, and yet this is the same old bar like the last time. I might sue you for fake advertising, you know? Now that I think about it, maybe boss just donated money to this Sierra thing, and then tricked the dog into coming here as a part-timer for kicks. Oh well, anything interesting lately? I mean, it's not like I missed them, but they should at least show their faces. Hello? Sorry, what do you say? I was asking if there's any new stories. This is not a newspaper, you know. Nor is it a crazy stories on demand streaming service. That's a big fat lie and you know it. Shut up. Well, I said nothing. I mean... So shut that idea up. Yeah, that. I won't. Last time I came here, the viewership peaked for some reason. I want to find out why. Maybe Pretty Boy over there can tell us a story of who he... He's so distracted he won't even make a retort. Amazing. I guess there's something worth saying, but... Yeah, I want to hear it. Well, here Miki came yesterday again. You're shitting me. You expect me to believe she came all the way here again? Do you even have proof like the glass from last time? Well, if I may interject, you've been listening, boss? The walls are pretty thin. No. Anyway, she did. I even took a pic with her. She did what? Let's see. Why? I tried to make an appointment with her and she's always busy. But you sit there and she just comes waltzing over? It's not fair. Hey, if I knew how the hell stuff like that happened, I'd share my secrets. I was just as baffled as you are right now. Yeah, but I bet you're not even that much of a fan anyway, are you? You're not wrong. Can you at least tell me how nice she was as a client? Very graceful client, much like the last time. A really nice girl. I'm gonna give you my number. If she ever comes back, you let me know, you hear? Not gonna let you keep her to yourself. I really doubt she'll come back again, though. She already came twice. I'm not taking any chances. I need something to drown this anger with. Give me something girly, will you? Okay. Man, she is freaking out, Jill. What? Alright, let's continue. Or to... All mix. Here. Ew, let's just chill a bit. It's still not fair. You know, you're boring today. You're not chatting that much, nor are you doing anything funny. Maybe the whole peak viewership thing is just you. Eh? Maybe this bar and me both had nothing to do with the spike. Maybe you're just that good. Are you hitting on me? Am not. In fact, I'm kind of trying to get you to leave pronto. Don't be so hard on the girl, she's fun. Another nuisance shows up. Wow, Joe hates me. Man, you know what who Anna like reminds me of? Like she reminds me of Johnny Silverhand from Cyberpunk. How he's kind of like a ghost, like a cyber ghost type of thing for the main character. Pretty interesting. Ah, Joe hates me. It's not hate, it's just... Wait, I'm not having this conversation again. Boring. Hey, you are curious, right, about Fuckboy's partner? Want to know who it was? Do you know? Maybe, maybe not. That maybe not settles it, then. Not taking any chances, oh, come on. Bartender, you're making lots of faces there. It's nothing, really. Did the two bartenders break or something? Should I call the manager, tech support? Hey Joe, inner and outer voice, remember? Fuck. What? Say, you're oddly calm today. Well, I've been getting more sleep lately. That way I don't feel like if I stop speaking, I'll die. Crash is one of hell of a drug. And wouldn't you know, I can actually make it to premium time if I go commando. But come on, I'm getting bored out of my ass here. Do something. I'm not a dog. You can't just ask me to roll over, you know? Mind if I entertain you a bit then? Boss? You and Go take a break. I'll entertain the Missy here. Alright. Ah, Joe, by that I meant take Go with you. I don't want him humming to the middle of the road and right into a truck's grill. Dang. Grilled Go. Right. Alright, Go. Come with me. Eh? Alright. Let's save here. I get the feeling like none of the dialogue really changes, like if Jill is distracted. So I might save like the good ending for like another stream and then do like the extra like content in this game, and I'll go from there. Yeah, this has been a pretty fun game to like go through and stream. At least we get to see like both the good and bad endings of this game. Want one? No. I don't smoke. Alright, I got a text from Alma. Boss, Alma and Gil didn't fuck. Well, that's a bummer. She is sending congratulations your way, though. Tell her I said thanks, I guess. So, who was the lucky girl? So it was a guy? I never thought you swung that way. It wasn't a guy, so it was a girl, and who did you fuck? I don't feel comfortable talking about that, you know? You don't make things easy for me, though. How so? I mean, you're pretty hard to get close to, you know? You never talk about yourself, you're talkative, so as long as it doesn't involve you directly. Teasing you is literally the only way I know to get through to you. You make me sound like some weird loner. You are a weird loner. At least tell me if you enjoyed the night you spent with whoever it was. I did. Good for you. Why are you humming Sunshine Stone so much, though? Well, after that idol girl came yesterday again, I looked up her discography and I can't stop humming or listening to them. Right. Oh god, you didn't fuck the idol girl, didn't you? No, why would that be a problem, though? I don't know, it just feel weird. Well, that's that for the break. Let's go back. Right. Oh, and girl? Keep in mind what I said about opening up more, I meant it. That way we won't tease you so often. Listening to you say that has to be the weirdest thing I've heard this year. Shut up. Wonder if Alma finds a girl attractive. I don't feel like changing the music. And that's that. Back. What were you two doing back there? Oh, so just chatting then. What? Okay. Alright, thank you, Mom. Holy crap, did you two really? John has the face of a man who fucked death recently. See, Go, you're making it too obvious. How? What will you have today? I'll have a gut punch. Come here, right? Eh? What? Nothing. That's weird. She wants a gut punch. And let's add all the Karmatrine. Here. Stop looking at me like that. Sorry. Are you okay? It's weird that for you to order something like that. Yeah, I'm just trying out stuff. Did you know Lilith tongues are designed to identify food using the chemical compounds? Our tongues were designed with the human ones in mind. For example, the first flavors that we detect are sour and bitter, just like you guys. I checked my personal specs, and apparently my sensitivity is set to 1.235x. That makes me hate those flavors because I feel them harder. Why all that exposition? I mean, I'd lie if I say I wasn't interested, but why? Well, after last time I got curious and started checking how many of my systems worked in detail. For example, the tips of my fingers are so sensitive to vibrations you can make a seismograph with them. Huh. And checking that, I found that it's all based on how humans work. And that got me thinking about what you said. I mean, for my systems to work, humans had to understand how they work. And after all those discoveries, they're not any more or less artificial. Why should I be? I don't know. Looking up all that suddenly made me feel real. It was the opposite of what I felt last time. I feel like I'm here right now. Glad to hear that. Alright then, let's try something sweet now. Let's try Sparker Star. Ah, nice. To be honest, it's a bit surreal for me. What? I'm here talking to you and you're answering like any human would. You're even expressing happiness. I remember when I was a kid, I usually tried to strike conversations with AIs. But after a bit, they just started looping through their built-in answers, repeating the same things over and over. That always made me crash back into reality. When I think back to that, having such advanced AIs like you here right now, it's amazing. I don't know, it makes my inner child happy to see something she always dreamt of. It helps when I feel particularly cynical. Ah, you flatter me. Besides, I've always thought about humans like nature's alum. The method might have been different, but we too evolved from a more simple form ages ago. If Lilith managed to create biological life years from now, it will all have come full circle. So what should I take from this is, you love me? Don't overdo it. Anything else? Let's go with a sugar rush. Okay. Yes, I like how the music is all calm. And Jill is panicking about being evicted. Here, even in doubt, my love for these is real. How romantic. So I take it that the solipsis problem got solved? Yep. All the reality crisis started the other day. My guardian, call her mom, nobody's judging you. Mom decided to meet with the mother of her daughter's girlfriend. It was a very emotional meeting. They both said they felt like they closed a long chapter. I was moved, but that's when it set in. Why was I moved? I never met any of them, so where do these feelings come from? Why do I feel things? Do I really feel them? What tells me someone else isn't pressing a button to make me feel that? What tells me I'm in my body? What is real? Boom. Oh, don't worry, by the way, I'm fine. Thank God, it's unnatural to see you down like that. Man, that go-go is a blast. Don't you feel like talking a bit more with Dee Dee? Dee Dee is too much of a prick and Go-Go is tired. Besides, I want to talk with the bartenders. Oh, fuck. Well, I'll try and chill. I'll be in my office. Oh no, it's streaming chat again. Cute little girl Lilum. Ham girl. Oh, fiddlesticks. What's your name, girl? I'm Dorothy Hayes, at your service. Do you come here often? Are you hitting on me? Hey Dorothy, I'm in the middle of a live stream. Do you want to participate? Sure, sounds fun. Okay, let's take a recommendation from you. What should I drink next? Try the Sugar Rush. Bartender, a Sugar Rush over here. Bartender. Sorry, what? Sugar Rush, please. Right. This music. Here. Good choice, Dorothy. Yay! So what are you doing in my turf? Streaming Chan. Yes? No, I mean, that's what she calls herself. Man, that's a tacky name. Thank you. Yeah, but it's my tacky name. Actually, that's not really my name. What's your real name then? Yeah, let's dox you. Behind Streaming Chan's awesome mask lies the humble Nicole Chan. Humble. I guess she doesn't care that her full name is out there. Why not call yourself Streaming Chen? It's funny that you mentioned it. You see, when I started, I called myself Nico Chen. I changed websites so the name felt a bit out of place, thus I became Streaming Chen. Everyone nicknamed me Streaming Chan though, so I just went along with it. Oh yeah, I get it. At one point I was going to call myself Dolores Hayes, but then I realized the name was as subtle as a brick to the face. Anyway, I'm here because the last time I came here I ended up with greater viewer numbers than usual. She's chasing that clout! And so I wanted to treat my loyal audience again. Oh, I see. Well, you came to the right place, especially if you're looking for some comfy fun. Honey, here might seem harsh, but you just need to crack her shell. Shut up. See? You just need to say the right thing at the right time and she becomes a sweetheart. Quiet, you. Don't play hard to get, you know it's true. Hey, stream girl. That's me. I'll regret asking this, but don't you have a sponsor? It's weird that it's been this long without some advertisement. I have, but you see, the contract with them expired, so Marvin, the business guy or whatever, had to make a new one. He was going to send the draft to his lawyer as it had a couple of additions, but let's say he got too excited with my VR model and the contract became unreadable. Oh, hey Long Beak, what's up? I know, it's always Chan. Always. Oh, so he used the contract to... Yup, he cut it into a pair of panties and rubbed it... Oh my gosh. I mean, you expect certain principles to be upheld, even in the adult VR industry. I reported him, he got fired, now they're looking for a new business person thing. Man, I guess he got cancelled. Honestly, I think the paper cut's all over. But I mean, why the contract? I don't mind it if he... But the contract? That's money that you're soiling right there. I would have gone back on the deal were it not for the owner paying me a visit and apologizing profusely. Some people, seriously. That sounds painful. I've done enough crazed teacher fantasies to know how they can be a problem. I don't think you need to have experience to understand that. That said, girl's been grimacing for a full minute now. Don't mind me. Huh. But you know, I like you, Dorothy. Why don't we celebrate with some beers? My treat. Alright. 2 big beers, honey. Let's see. So, like, right now, like... I'm going through like the bad ending of the game since I didn't have enough rent money because I spent too much of that money on like a wallpaper for like a Chill's room. Alright, 2 big beers. Coming right up. Two, 4, and 8. Alright, 2 big beers. Cheers. Cheers. Alright, I'm not feeling my tongue or my feet. Time to get loot. Did I hear loot? Do you have any stories? This will be a treat for the non-premium users. Yeah, I do find it interesting too, like when there's multiple endings. Like the good ending of this game though is just the good endings that what I find interesting about this game though, the good endings actually stack. So like if you meet certain conditions with certain characters, you get to see like their ending as well. The bad ending, well, none of those good endings happen. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It gives you like more playthroughs to go through. Like I always wondered why, like with these type of games, why there's always so many save slots. But it makes sense though, like why people make multiple save slots, just because, like, what if they went to like an ending that they didn't like? They could go back to an older save file and go from there. It was pretty cool. I once met a guy that insisted on doing it in a jacuzzi. He didn't mind being in the premium time, so I started setting up the cameras, and man, was it a challenge. I wasn't just going to stream over the water, I wanted some underwater action too. What do you do with the bubbles and all? That was the least of the problems, we just turned the jets off. But not only did I have to make a makeshift underwater cover, I also had to keep in mind the heat. Heat isn't good with the cameras. You tried showing the cam a bit and putting it in a bag with some filling? We made something more convoluted. We took a small cooler, opened a hole for the lens, and sealed it with plastic. I made sure things looked good through the cam and started recording. It makes sense though, like essentially like electronics don't like going through like extensive heat for long periods of times. Threw in some cooling packs and sealed the fuck out of the cooler. Didn't need any weight. Yep, luckily the guy was into bodybuilding, so we used some old dumbbells. He was also ripped as fuck, but that's another story. It was all a success, but it's also the last time I had sex on the jacuzzi. Blood rushing, hot water, I felt like I was dying midway through it. Thank God he decided to resume the action out of the water midway through it, or I would have surely died. At least the guy didn't burn himself. What do you mean? Last time I find it awkward though, like how you happen to like hop in during the more awkward parts of this game. I swear though, most of this game is not this awkward. It's like that meme, you know, like you know, like when you watch anime, it's like the action parts when like they're fighting each other, and then when your parents come in, it's like the really awkward parts. You're just like, I can't explain. Yeah. Oh, he's so hot, the guy almost burned. But yeah, like these two characters are probably like the most lootest characters out of the whole cast. I consider investing in a cooling system, but it's so situation expensive that I'll pass. Besides, those cool systems require too much maintenance. Wait, I think I should leave, but care to join me in escapades for the rest of the night? Can I plug my services at the end of the night? Sure. Then count me in, I've got the perfect stories. Let's be on our way then. Goodbye, bartender. Bye, honey. Well, let's start the story. You see, there is this Mega Santa. Oh no, not the Mega Santa story. Oh. So what happened with getting over it is that I played like about 30 minutes of it, and like it was like laggy trying to like play the game on my MacBook and streaming it from my MacBook. I put it on like the lowest settings too, and it kind of worked. It was playable, but like the game is like already frustrating to begin with. So frustrating plus like lag spikes here and there. I didn't want to deal with it though, so I just like basically just stopped the game. I probably just gonna play the game again on stream when I built my PC. Like right now I'm just like trying to save up just to get like the remainder of the parts. But like luckily graphics cards have gotten cheaper though, so getting that computer built will happen sooner than later. They left. A pair made in hell. At least they look like they're having fun. That method of filming underwater sounds convoluted as fuck though. But I guess it's hard to keep a cool head when you're horny. We're done, boss. Man, don't you just feel great? Were we in the same place? Here, Joe. What's this? A bonus. Today I got a taste of the kind of clients you deal with, and keep it up. Well, tomorrow's a big day, so get ready. That goes for both of you. Right, tomorrow's a New Year's party. Happy New Year. May all your wishes come true in a new bountiful year filled with health and joy. I will leave the closet open in case you want to hide from the noise. Thanks. There's some fireworks gonna happen. Alright, let's save. No new stories. And let's go to work. Actually, the year is almost over, which is kind of shocking. Yeah, for sure, though. Like, I can't believe it's almost October. I don't know how it is, like, for, like, where you live, though, but I feel like life is, like, moving faster again with everything opening up, which is pretty nice. My only complaint, though, like, I feel like things have gotten more expensive. At least, like, in California. Well, let's see. Gil's in the back getting everything ready. I'll go grab some food I've ordered. They only agreed to work on New Year's if I went to pick it up myself. Are you alright? I'm scared. Gabby will show up at any minute. Relax, everything will be alright. I can assure you of that. Drink something. Maybe that'll cheer you up. Maybe. I'll leave you for a bit, but keep your chin up. If you get through this, I'll give you, I don't know, a hug. Does that work? A hug? A big one. A reward for after everything's said and done. Gotta go. You can do it, so. Oh, it feels like the world's been moving around while you're standing still. Yeah, I get that too, though. Like sometimes, like, Sometimes like you're not like doing like much like in the grand scheme of things now. Like I'm still working like the same job myself though, so I can see that. But I mean, like I know like when it comes to like life and such, like what matters most is just like going at your own pace. But yeah, like, it definitely feels that way, though. Like, I know I haven't been streaming for, like, a long time, though. This indefinite break. But, like, I think, but, like, I feel like I probably needed it, though, because my voice was definitely hurting. But, yeah. But it's definitely, there's nothing wrong with standing, like, still, as long as, like you're in a good place. Right. Everything's fine. We've been avoiding this for all these years. Now it's time to face it head on, so. I'm not sure if you were here, like, Long Beak when we found out about the big, like, reveal with, Jill. So, like, Jill, like, broke up with her longtime, like, girlfriend. And they had, like, a big fight, then she left. And then, like, while she's working at her job, though, she found out from her ex-girlfriend's, like, a little, like, younger sister that, like, her ex-girlfriend like passed away. So basically, like she's going through like dealing with that breakup, plus dealing with the fact that like her lover or technically ex-lover passed away like after they had that big fight. So it's kind of like that thing like what could have, what would have been type of thing, like regrets and like just her dealing with it. Pretty sad story if you ask me though, but I like the story though of this game. So you're really hoping that SD would have been a lot further into development than it is. Yeah, no. I know I've been lagging like really hard too with that type of stuff though, and actually like if you don't mind though, like I know like Torch can also help out with the music, but I honestly don't mind like you like finding someone to help out with the music as well, like someone else too, because I know like I haven't really have anything to show for it. But I mean, everything in due time though. I know one thing you can also try doing too as well. Like one of my favorite like indie developers, Concern Ape, he developed like the whole like Stardew Valley game just by himself. Like both the art, the programming, the music. It's an amazing feat that he did that. I mean, of course, so like for like the most recent patches, he did have help with the patches though, but essentially for the base game and for most of the patches, he did everything himself though. So there's always that option too though if you want to see progress go along even further. Mostly it's just the testing part, that's the part that you really need done. Once that's complete, you feel like you can really get moving. I see. I get you. I haven't really checked the Discord too much though, but like how's the progress with executing that, by the way? I know just having like a base game to work with like would help a lot though, so you can start stacking ideas on that. Let's now face head on. Yeah, everything's fine. Everything will be better after I talk to Gabby. Boss might even give me a hug. I'm okay. Hello? Gabby? Come in. Excuse me? Welcome to Vol. Hey! You talk first. No, well... Some days ago I got a letter. And even odder than getting a letter is the fact that it was from your sister. Hey, what? My sister sent you a letter? That's the first time I've heard of it. What did it say? I don't know, I never opened it. At least not until now. Huh? I figured I should read it with you. Yeah, let's do it. Let's read it. Oh man, I get the feeling this is going to be a tearjerker. All right, let's go. Are we ready to see the waterworks happen? All right, let's go. All right then. Sorry. Not the greatest, to be honest. Most of devs don't have Tabletop Simulator, and no one else where we've been posting it on Twitter, Reddit, and Instagram haven't been seem to bring much interest. Yeah, and I know like marketing like a game can be like really hard too as well. I know like a thing that you could do like with at least like with marketing is like I know like the easiest like foundation is like always getting like friends and family with getting them in the know and saying like, hey, check this out though, like if if you want to like if you want to try, even if you want to try out like testing this game and supporting us, it will be it will mean a lot, like, you know, type of thing, you know. I know it's not the easiest though, but I know the key thing is this like is persistence. I feel like it's like the same thing too, like with be it like with music or streaming, or even like with even with school as well, or anything in life. Is just the key thing is persisting, seeing what you can control, and just going from there. There's always going to be like ups and downs, like with anything that you work on. Sometimes like you just don't feel like you want to do it. Sometimes you just need a little break from everything, and then you just go back at it, and then just go from there. But yeah, I remember you mentioning about Tabletop Simulator. Let me check it out. I think it might be on PlayStation. Oh, it is on Mac OS. Only $20. It does look pretty interesting though, Tabletop Simulator. I might give it a go at some point, but probably not on my MacBook, because I feel like getting over it was just like lagging. I mean, it was playable, but it was just like lag spikes galore, along with the frustrating nature of that game. But yeah, I mean, I know the key thing is to have persistence. I mean, perseverance, I think, is what it's called. If you're thinking about halting the process in the game and start another project we want to do, if you were thinking clearly, you wouldn't have started with SD, since card games need a lot more work with the playtesting. Yeah, I get you. I mean, you can also, I know like one thing you can do. Yeah, I get you though. I just like making that announcement too as well. I know one thing you could probably do though, like you can always like salvage like the assets for like for Steam dens, and like using it for like another project too. I mean, it happens too, like with even like AAA games. Like for example, Overwatch. Like Overwatch was originally going to be like an MMO, but they decided to make it into like a hero, like a shooter type of game, something that's similar to like Team Fortress 2. So I mean, there's no shame in like restarting, and like you know, it's like reuse assets here and there. But who knows? Like maybe you could go back to Steam dens, or go to like something that's more or something like that has us more concrete. And maybe do it as kind of like a extended universe type of series of games, like under you. Yeah. Sometimes it's hard to scrap things though, but I'm sure you'll figure it out though. I'll figure it out though. I know you'll make the right call, Long Peak. Just that. Yep. Is there anything else in the letter? Maybe on the back? This is just like your sister. I spent days worried about this letter, not wanting to open it for the fear of what it might contain. I lost sleep and appetite thinking about it. And after all those worries, after all those problems, after all these years not talking to her, she sends me a letter. A fucking letter of all things. And she just says sorry. Sorry for what? For our fight? For not talking all these years? Now I'm fucking pissed. Are you laughing? Sorry, I just remembered all the times my sis provoked you that way. Like that time where she gave you chocolates labeled 1, 2, and 4 during Valentine's Day. And you were pissed about the lack of a 3. Or that time when you left an unopened beer bottle on the table and she sneakily opened it and took a sip. She didn't tell you she did it and you were confused all day long. She always bragged she knew me like the back of her hand. If the letter was supposed to piss me off like that, I guess she had all the rights to brag. Maybe she was being sincere though. She did express to me that she was sorry on more than one occasion. She did? Huh? You told me she died from localized nanomachine rejection, right? In her heart, yeah. Instead of the massive rejection that always makes the news, her case was more focused. They usually amputate or replace the part and call it a day. But organs are different. The condition made her susceptible to transplant rejections. Not to mention artificial hearts and genetic treatments were out of question. Yep. Thing is, apparently she suffered that since she was 18, but she kept it a secret from everyone. Why? Hell if I know. I was angry to learn that she hid it. Why didn't she tell me? Was it to avoid worrying me? Was she ashamed? What was it? Wait, how did she live so normally then? She had to use a serum shots near her heart every 3 days. Apparently the serum burns like hell. The shot even left her a nasty mark where she had to apply them. So the thing near her left breast wasn't a birthmark. And the rejection was what ended up killing her. The nanomachine rejection was what ended up killing her. But they couldn't find what made her so vulnerable. Doctor said she might have missed a shot, or the shots made her other defenses grow weaker. The conditions could have just gone nuts out of nowhere. Maybe it was blood pressure. Maybe it was a regular heart attack and the rejection acted afterwards. They don't know. She kept it a secret from everyone, so nobody knows. Maybe if she had told me about it, I could have helped her. Maybe she'd still be alive. Maybe she would have faced it alone instead of just dying in her sleep. You like start out with an actual game, not a card game, will be a lot better. The way you can get the experience and maybe come back to Steam as a promise. How do you explain that? How to explain that? I mean, like, let's see what you would do with that. So, I mean, you can always try to, like, talk to them individually, like, at least, like, the ones who put a lot of, like, work into the project, and see, like, where their heads are with the, game. I mean, like I said, like, earlier, too, though, you can also, like, reuse, like, assets. Like, the designs, like, from Steam Dens, you can use it for, like, a different, game. Like, yeah, I'll check to see where everyone's heads are with the project, and like let them know where your head is. I'd say before you make a announcement. And I mean, like you can always like have them help you out with the new project as well. So it's not like you're telling them like, well, the project's over, I don't need you anymore, because I mean, every like game needs a team. You can always like have them help you out too as well. And I know like the big thing like with the game too as well with you Longbeak is that you're not like paying anyone for anything. So yeah, definitely check up with them and see what's up. And I know I sound like a broken record though, but like I said, you can always like use like the assets that you have for Steam Dens and put it into a different like project. So yeah, check and see what they say. Thinking about what ifs won't bring her back. I spent so much time hammering myself with what ifs after you told me she died. What if I waited to cool down a bit back then? What if I just swallowed my fears at that very moment? What if I had apologized earlier? What if I had given a chance to research into the thing back then? and the amount just increased threefold after I lashed out at you the other day. But today I realized something. Having such regrets with the dead is a hollow effort. You're alive, you're here. I can make amends with you, but I can't make amends with the dead. I can't apologize to her like I can't apologize to you right now. Chill. Lenore, she's resting now. She's just resting after having that heart condition all these years. She didn't have to face it alone though, if she only... So let's celebrate her life and achievements. If we are to mourn, let's mourn her together. If we are to honor her, we'll do it together. Lenore was a fun-loving person. The best we can do right now is try to lighten up, even if it's only for a moment. I need to ask though, did she really start to complain about the chest pains shortly after I left? No. She didn't get visibly worse after you left or anything, everything was actually too sudden. She did complain about chest pains from time to time, but that actually goes way back before you left. Back then, we thought it was just acid reflux or something. God, so I even blamed her death on you. I was just too angry back then, and part of me just wanted to put the blame on someone or something. And you didn't deserve that, sorry. Hey, I'm sorry too, you know? We both have things to apologize for. Don't think too much about it. I should have been mature and not shouted at you either, so... Let's just call all that water under the bridge, shall we? Are you sure? Of course I am. So how do you find me exactly? Well, have you heard of a message board called Danger U? I have, yeah. Well, truth is that I visit it from time to time, and the other day I read a thread that discussed the bar, and the description of the bartender sounded just like you. Are you mad? No, not mad, more like dumbfounded. Hey Jill, can you tell me what the problem was back then? What sparked that fight? Weren't you happy with my sister? Well, back then I didn't know what to do with myself after I graduated college. I went in and pretty much hated my last couple of years there. It's not far-fetched to think that I only tolerated being there because your sister was with me. Had she stopped supporting my studies, I would have quit right then and there. And then after graduating, I got a very good job offer that she accepted on my behalf in no time. She kept saying it was the best for me in my future, but I was livid. Why did she have to do that? I hated it. I didn't even know if I wanted to go there, but she still insisted so much. Like she was forcing that burden on me. And then mine became our future, and she started talking about marriage. You're going to get married? I don't think we ever took it seriously, it was just something she kept mentioning. Not like we didn't think about that down the line, but she mostly teased me with it. But the thought suddenly scared the shit out of me. I loved her, but I don't think I was ready for such a commitment, especially considering what she did. I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I wasn't going to let her decide such a big thing for me. I mean, she could be really pushy from time to time. Like I said, I pretty much passed college thanks to being with her, and that was partly because she was so pushy. Even if she had the best intentions, she could be abrasive from time to time. And it rained down on me at that moment. She took it upon herself to make that choice for me. What would have stopped her once we got married? What if she suddenly decided to craft my life to her needs after marriage? I knew her, she would do it thinking it was best for me, but what about my freedom, my say in the matter? So that's where you stopped loving Lenore? No. I never stopped loving her, which is why it hurt so much, but you have to understand. I didn't want to wake up 40 years old working a job I hate. Just out of routine, getting used to it. I wanted to break from everything for a while to put my thoughts in order. Regroup myself, thinking carefully about what to do next. I can understand, I've sometimes felt the same, although I'm not even in college. So that's why it led you to fighting, huh? You know, the word fight makes it sound like we exchanged blows or something. It's all silly when I think back to it. Maybe I was the one who started the fight, getting all defensive about not wanting to take the offer. Perhaps if I didn't overreact to her arguments about wasting this huge opportunity, maybe she wouldn't have lashed out at me this bad. It could have been avoided if I had just kept a cool head and talked about that with her. My sister says something like that. I told you she mentioned on more than one occasion how sorry she was about the whole thing, right? Should have listened to her to the end, but instead I kept pushing her. I should have kept a cool head instead of letting my jealousy take the best of me. It was her offer, not mine. Should have stopped projecting myself so much into her. Something like that. Honore, we are quite the hotheads, you, me, and my sis. Man, this coffee is like irritating my throat a little. It's probably because I've been like playing this game for like how long have I been playing? Well, almost 2 hours. Yeah, this is definitely a game where I had to talk a lot. This is all text-based. You're supposed to be the mature one, you know? Play your role correctly. Why didn't you come back, Jill? But you end up hating us. Did you end up hating us that much? Did the break include us too? No, it's just that... Remember when your sister was giving a class and you broke a window? How you didn't want to see her for fear of being scolded? But my sister wouldn't have scolded you. But I was afraid, dead afraid. I couldn't bring myself to face your sister. But I faced her back then and I was like 7 at the time. Why couldn't you do it? It's not quite the same. And in perspective, no matter what reason I come up with, it will never make sense. Everything sounds very stupid when I look back, you know? Not that it makes things easier. I won't ever get to speak to her ever again, and it feels bad because it's stupid. I swear, you and my sis were meant for one another. We both moved on after all that, but neither had the courage to go back and say you're sorry. And like I said, berating myself over those past mistakes won't bring her back. I miss her so much though. We were together all the time, always talking about dumb stuff. I wouldn't call my parents useless, but she was the one I could always talk to. I feel her absence every day. Everything is just so quiet now. She was an amazing person. Yeah, she was an amazing person. Eh? Mourning is fine and all, but we should be celebrating her life. If she was here, she would have told us that there's no fun in sulking for so long. She told you that all the time. The same way she told you to stop rubbing things in people's faces. Both figuratively and literally. Hey, I was 8 back then. So let's have a toast in her honor, shall we? A toast? Yeah, let me get you a drink. A drink? Don't worry, trust me. Let's make her a sugar rush. Let's make it non-alcoholic, since she's still a kid. We have this for a sec. Okay. Honore, I know you're watching from the beyond right now as I give a drink to your little sister. It's obvious to me now that we both meant to make amends at some point, but we never got around to it. I can't apologize to you anymore, but I can at the very least make you rest easier. So know that I'll look out for Gabby in your absence. I'll make sure Gabby grows into a fine woman just like you were. I'll always be there for her. I'll be sure the little brat doesn't face the same problem you and I had. Hey! Want to add anything? I'll always miss her. Don't say it to me, say it to her. That's a bit... Come on, just this once. I'll always miss you, sis. Sis, you idiot. Why did you keep that secret for so long? Idiot. Idiot. I always told you everything. Wasn't I enough? You idiotic idiot. Hey, Joe, promise me you won't be like that knucklehead, that you won't keep stuff like that to yourself. Only if you promise the same to me. And you promise me we won't fight? I can't do that. Eh? You and I are both too thick-headed. Sooner or later we'll clash with on some opinion. But what I can promise is that I won't run away like last time. We'll both cool off and talk it over like the adults we are. I'm not an adult. Let's face it, you've been more mature than I have. Hey, did you mean what you said? That you'll look after me? I'll always be here for you, Gabby. I mean, I'm not Lenore, but I wouldn't dare leave my little sister alone. Jill. Hey, wasn't this a toast? Right. For Lenore, faithful sister and girlfriend. Cheers. Cheers. So, about this drink. Can I drink it? Do you like it? Take a sip. It's not bad. Why not drink it then? You're with an adult. You might as well break the alcohol taboo here and now. Right. Now that I think back to it, didn't your sister give you beer once as a prank? Oh yeah, that. It was April Fool's. I should have known better when she offered me apple soda. I put bubblegum on the soles of all her shoes in retaliation. She walked funny and my jaw hurt for the rest of the day. Yeah, but did you know you got my drink that time? Huh? She gave me a beer and it turned out to be apple soda. Did you get back at her? Well, I did hide all the... Oh my gosh. That night only to find out she knew how to use her. And as a follow-up, she used that same sound. Oh, that's nasty. What the... She said, so, do you like eating me for lunch? Jill? I'll tell you when you're older. Or never at all. Hey Gabby, do your parents know you're here? They think I'm at Claire's, actually. Who? Oh, she's my best friend at school. And this Claire knows you're using her as an excuse, right? Of course, how would she cover for me otherwise? True. We go to her house afterwards? To be honest, I didn't think that far. Maybe I will. I do live in another district, but Claire doesn't live close by, so... Well, it can't be helped. I live nearby, and the streets aren't exactly safe at night. Why not stay with me tonight? Are you sure? I don't live in a mansion, but I'd say it's comfy enough at least spend the night. Sure, I'd love to stay with you. Great. Hey, does your dad still have that bakery? His bread was really good. Yep. He opened a second branch last year. So he's looking to expand? I think he got into a partnership with a friend into Motor District. The guy saw an opportunity after realizing Motor District has almost no bakeries. I still remember when your sister introduced me to him. He started shouting, I knew it! I fucking knew you were listening. Mark 1 for daddy. I think he had this bet with an acquaintance of his ever since my sis was 12 years old or so. Dad said sis wasn't to girls. The acquaintance didn't believe him. He bet a beer on whether he was right or not. He sure did get that beer. That beer bottle is still in the fridge. It's even labeled Sweet Victory. Your mom and Lenore never made up, did they? I guess that one wasn't as simple as the said one too many things argument. Mom was always obsessed with high society, and in her circle of friends, a lesbian daughter was a no-no. I'm still on my sister's side for that one, though. Mom did reject her because she herself was homophobic. She was homophobic. She did it because her friends were. To Mom, the opinion of her circle of friends was worth more than her own daughter. How did she react to her death? No, Mom and Dad broke up 2 years ago. They did? They never got married, so there was no proper divorce. I haven't seen her since August, I think. Did you two fight too? No, she just hasn't showed up. You must have felt alone, huh? I've been there. A bit, but I'm not alone anymore, thanks to you. Huh? I thought there was going to be a party here. Alma, over here. Party? A small New Year's celebration. Want to stay for it? I don't want a kid to burden. Don't worry, you won't. You'll only get cola for the night, though. No alcohol. It'll give us time to catch up even more. I can introduce you to some friends. Are you in? If you don't mind me. Great. Hey, Alma, come here. There's someone I want to introduce to you. The fade out. Yeah, that is true. I mean, like, it's a lot more storytelling than mixing drinks, but essentially, like the bar itself, though, is the place where you hear the stories of all these different characters. While, and like, in between conversations, you make them the drinks. But yeah, it's definitely more so like a visual novel than like than an alcoholic like drink like simulator mixer. All right, so I'm guessing that for the good ending as well, it's probably going to be the same text. So like I'm assuming, because like I looked it up though, I didn't see exactly though, but depending on whether you pay your rent for the month or not, you'll get to see if you get to see the good ending or the bad ending. But regardless though, from what I can tell, like Lenore stays dead no matter what, if you get the good ending or the bad ending in this game. Right, the credit rolls though. Man, that was a fun game. Simulator games are getting really specific. I saw there was a Brazilian food stall simulator 2022. That actually sounds pretty cool. Like, probably eventually there's gonna be like a Filipino like a food simulator at some point. I'm calling it. I am calling it. I also have like a bee simulator as well on my PS5. I actually played a little bit of it. It's like, yup, it's definitely a simulator game. But yeah, I might play Bee Simulator on stream one of these days. Who knows? There's one game I do really want to play from the simulator series. I want to play Power Wash Simulator. As soon as that game comes out on PlayStation, or when I get my computer built, I'll stream it. I don't know, like just cleaning everything with the power washer. From what I've seen other streamers do, it's really fun. From what I can tell. I think that's the end of the credit rolls. All right. Let's see that bad ending. Oh yeah, like Long Beak, have you seen Cyberpunk Edge Runners by any chance? Did I have fun? Absolutely not. I'm kidding. It was a fun game. Yep, I also got to meet a cat boomer. Why did your boss hug you though? Oh, I see. This is like the post-credits dialogue. She's that kind of person now. Let's sleep. You're dozing off back there. Okay, so I see. It's just Joe and Gabby just like talking like at their apartment. You're right. Good night, Joe. That was a nice ending. Essentially, like Jill like became like Gabby's surrogate older sister. Yeah, it is pretty brutal. I probably wouldn't recommend it to most people. But I mean, in like kind of like the context of like the video game, it makes sense. But yeah, I wouldn't show that to everyone though, per se. But like I do like the animation studio that like made that series, because like they're also the same like guys who made like Gurren Lagann like years ago. And especially like the final like episode, I got like Gurren Lagann vibes. Should I say it though? Because it is technically like spoilers. I'll see what happens first. She got evicted. Oh yeah, so like in the last like episode, basically the main character becomes a mobile suit, like a mech. You know, like a Gurren Lagann. It's like, oh man, Studio Trigger really misses Gurren Lagann. Yeah, no worries though. No worries, like Longbeak. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't recommend it though. But I think like the series like was really sad though. Really sad though. It like I think like after like the halfway point, it just gets more and more depressing. Let's see. Decide to think you've been decide to think I've been evicted. They're pretty ruthless. They don't even allow you to skip 1 month. I was 2 months late already, actually. Jojo. At least it wasn't because you spent too much money on useless stuff, right? Right? Forget it, I don't want to hear. Let's go to sleep. Tomorrow you'll regroup and think of what to do next. Yeah. Thanks for letting me stay here, by the way. Whoa, your bed is huge. A queen size, considering I lived with a guy for at least 4 years. You can get lonely, but also really comfortable, just like single life, I guess. Hope you don't mind sleeping with me, but there is not enough space for the futon in here. Yeah, I mean, the reason why I watch like Edge Runners is because my friend, you know Torch, he's a very big like Studio Trigger fan. He likes he likes Kill la Kill, My Little Witch Academia, Panty and Stocking, Gurren Lagann, all that good stuff. I do miss Gurren Lagann. I still haven't watched the movies for that series yet. I've seen the whole TV series. I miss those lines like, my drill is the one that will pierce the heavens. I haven't slept in the mattress in, fuck, over 2 years now? That can be good for your back, and bad for my morale. Anyways, good night. Nighty night. She doesn't look happy! Wow. It's hot in here. Having her hug me certainly doesn't help. I don't want to wake her up either. She looks so comfortable right now. I wonder if boss will let me crash in her place. Oh well, let's try to sleep a bit and... No, 4, go away. So 4 is like her black cat. No, you piece of fur. Don't you dare sleep on my... Wait. Cool. New Game Plus! Let me see if I can speed. No! 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 Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I just saved over the save file with the good ending. No! It's gone. Crap. Oh my gosh. I had to go. through like 8 days worth of content to get back to where I was for the good ending. Ah, that is crap. That is yeah. On the bright side, I have 2 New Game Plus 2 New Game Plus files. But dang it! Dang it! I had to like go back to day 10 in order to go back to the part where I was with the bad ending to get the good ending. Well, I guess it's gonna be like a little bit longer before I go through this game completely on stream. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I messed that up hard. Like, oh my gosh. Well, Longbeak, if you ever make like a story-based game like this in the future, take it as an example from my mess up. Like when someone's trying to save a game, there should be a prompt on the screen that says, "Are you sure you want to save?" Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I don't want to think about it. Well, I mean, I had to think about it because I want to show off the good endings for this game. But it's just gone, reduced to atoms. But I like how, like, with the title screen, they have like Gabby with Jill. So yeah, I'll go ahead and do like the good endings route for a future stream. I'm just gonna like beast through it off stream until I get to the point where the game ends and show it off. I might do it on a New Game Plus file or just go back to Game 10. We'll see what happens. I just can't believe I just messed up. Wow, what? Like, and also during stream as well. It's just gone. Just gone. Well, I have some stuff to do. But yeah, after I do the good endings for this game, we'll see. I'm trying to. After I do the good endings, I'm gonna go to the extra content right here, which is the prologue and like the backstory behind Anna, and then yeah, I'll be done with streaming this game. But dang. You talk to the artist and they're okay with it. You still want to talk to the card designer and programmer. Okay, cool. Yeah. I didn't have any doubt that they would be mad or anything though. Like I mean, like I said though, I'm sure they understand, and then they did. And with the card designer and programmer, I'm sure they'll be fine with it too as well. I mean, like Steam Dance is always something that you could go back to as well. And with the programmer, like they can also help you out with like programming the next project you want to work on. Yeah, definitely ask them though, just so like they can continue like contributing to like your project and just helping out and feeling involved, you know. I still can't believe I overwrote my save file for the good endings. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for me. I don't know when I'll be streaming again, but it's definitely gonna be another Guerrilla stream like this. Like last minute announcement, like, oh, here I am, type of thing. But yeah, thank you so much, Long Beak, for dropping by, man. And it's always a pleasure talking with you, like, be it like the game or like what's going on, like with Steam Dens or like anything else, you know. Always a pleasure, like talking with you and having fun and hanging out. And thank you everyone else, like for dropping by and chilling. I'll catch everyone later. Goodbye and peace.